Hey there, well, welcome to video 3 of our email series where we'll have 7 videos just for you guys for being part of the email list. So I'm going to talk about a woman's and a man's script for success. Now, what the heck does that mean? Well, here's what has happened. Whenever I join a new law firm, and I mean not brand new law firm, but I mean it's my new job. They have hired me, but they don't necessarily trust me implicitly. So they understand that other people were happy with me, but I have to prove it to them. I have to prove it every time I take a new job. So when you have the opportunity to help in a certain area that maybe in another life you thought it was beneath you, take it. Build trust, build relationships. Now, one day I walked into, I was in my office and I had one of the partners come in and say, Leslie, you got to help them in the conference room. Please help them. And I went, okay. So I went in there. So what's going on? And they had 3 notebooks and they were this thick, full of paper. And one notebook was totally organized the way it should be. The other 2 needed to be organized like that. Now, let me tell you, they were so not organized even close to the first one that it was going to take hours, and it was already 5 o'clock. I didn't want to be there late. I would have stayed to get that all organized, no doubt, but it would have taken us till 9 o'clock. So I said, let's stop and think for a minute. What if we just take that one and we're going to copy it twice, and we'll have 3 solid copies, and let's forget about this. This is going to take too much of our time. It's going to cost them too much for paying us overtime to do this, and it's just going to waste more effort. And so we all agreed, and the one girl who was our file clerk said, I'll copy them all for you. So she copied and got 3 total copies ready of that notebook. That's just, when somebody has an idea, it takes a lot of pressure off of somebody else. I've sat there in a staff meeting and people came up with ideas left and right that made everybody's lives easier. So step up to the plate to get it done, okay? And that's part of building the trust that you're reliable. The other thing is set very high standards for yourself, whether you're in a law firm or not, so that your work ethic is strong, your work product is strong, whatever you're working on, that you will make sure it is right, that you're not going to use your boss as a proofreader, that you're going to read through it until it is perfecto. Proofreading is one of the top skills that people sometimes overlook. I've had people say to me, well, I think the attorney should be the proofreader. Sorry, he wrote the document many times, and I was his proofreader or her proofreader. Do not think that the attorney is your secretary. You are the admin person. So raise the bar on your skill level and your understanding that proofreading will build your reputation. Okay, and here's the last one. Be willing to make a change if those relationships needed to be rooted deeper than they are. It may be that you've never volunteered to help on a project, or when there was a staff meeting going on, you're not volunteering. It's better if you start to volunteer at work here and there. It's not for every project. I had somebody do that, and she didn't accomplish any of those projects. No one human can do all that. But volunteer for some projects, and trust will start to build. You will be a go-to person, not for every detail in every project, but they will trust that you're a team member. Very important. All right, so that's it for today's video. I'll see you tomorrow in the next one. Don't forget, now the class kicks off on January 5th. Registration runs through the 12th of January, and then it shuts down for several months. Now, what I always say is step 1 is my book legal break-in. Step 2 is take the class. And then step 3 is jump off the cliff and go get a job. And so I think after you take the class that you'll start to see ways that you can get your cover letter and resume ready, that you can add legal knowledge to your resume and cover letter, and that will all come together like one big puzzle. So, are you ready? First step, the book legal break-in on Amazon. Second step is the class. Third step is to get the job. And you know, I love that our class has a private Facebook group because you can ask all the questions you want in a very private setting, not on a page or in a group. So it is a private group. And I hope to see you there. So have a great day, and I'll talk to you in tomorrow's video. Bye.